File. This October 2, 2017, file courtroom sketch depicts Ahmed Abu Khatala listening to an interpreter through earphones during the opening statement by Assistant U.S. Attorney John Crabb, second from left, at federal court in Washington, in the trial presided by U.S. District Judge Christopher Cooper. Defense attorney Jeffrey Robinson, sits behind Crabb in a light blue suit, and Michelle Peterson, also a member of the defense team, is at far right. Ahmed Abu Khatala was sentenced June 27, 2018, to 22 years in prison for his role in the 2012 attacks on U.S. compounds in Benghazi, Libya, that killed 4 Americans, including Ambassador Chris Stevens, Bain of Recoderin via AP. Washington, AP. A Libyan militant was sentenced Wednesday to 22 years in prison for his role in the 2012 attacks on U.S. compounds in Benghazi, Libya, that killed 4 Americans, including Ambassador Chris Stevens. In November 2017, a jury in Washington convicted 47-year-old Ahmed Abu Khatala of multiple terrorism-related charges but found him not guilty of murder. Convictions could have carried a maximum sentence of life in prison. Prosecutors accused Abu Khatala of heading an extremist militia and directing the attacks that killed Stevens and 3 others. But prosecutors also acknowledged that they lacked evidence of Abu Khatala actually firing any weapons. The Benghazi attacks and their aftermath quickly became a divisive political issue in American politics. Republicans accused then-President Barack Obama and then-Secretary of State Hillary Clinton of intentionally misleading the public and stonewalling congressional investigators. The final report by a Republican-led congressional panel faulted the Obama administration for security deficiencies at the Libyan outpost and a slow response to the attacks. The report, however, found no wrongdoing by Clinton. However, those allegations continued to follow Clinton during her 2016 presidential campaign. The government's case against Abu Khatala relied heavily on the testimony of informants, including one who was paid $7 million to befriend Abu Khatala, help the government gather information on him and arrange his June 2014 capture. Prosecutors used surveillance video to show Abu Khatala delivering some of the attackers to the scene and cell phone records to show he was in contact with some of the attackers during and afterward. Defense attorneys argued that the evidence was inconclusive and that Abu Khatala was being singled out simply because of his ultra-conservative Muslim beliefs. Jurors convicted Abu Khatala on 4 counts, including providing material support for terrorism and destroying property and placing lives in jeopardy at the U.S. compound, but acquitted him on 14 others, included murder. U.S. Judge Christopher Cooper, in announcing the sentence, addressed Abu Khatala directly as the white-bearded defendant impassively listened to the translation on headphones. "I don't know if you were the main planner of the attack or whether you even intended to kill anyone that night," Cooper said. "I simply do not believe that you were an innocent bystander on the night of September 11, 2012. In addition to Stevens, the attack on the U.S. consulate killed Sean Patrick Smith, a State Department Information Management officer. Nearly 8 hours later at a CIA complex nearby, 2 more Americans, contract security officers Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty, died in a mortar attack. Woods' family members addressed the court on Wednesday to plead for the harshest possible sentence. Cooper, in his sentencing statement, acknowledged the political complexities that surround the case. "Before Benghazi was a political firestorm, it was a crime scene," he said. "And it was a crime scene that produced real victims." Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.